I just saved $900 in less than 5 minutes. Look at this chair. To you, it's a nice place to sit. To the retail industry, it's a pricing experiment. I have my AI partner Arya running the numbers in the background to show you why. On West Elm, it's called the Laurel Swivel Chair and it costs about $1,500.
Wait, $1,500? I scanned the materials. You are paying for the logo, not the chair.
Thanks, Arya. Now look at Wayfair. An almost similar looking chair is around $400 and in Valencia, a similar chair is about $600. Now, I'm not going to claim these are literally the same chair from the same factory. Sometimes that's true in retail, sometimes it isn't. But here's what is always true. If you're paying luxury prices without comparing specs, you're paying for uncertainty. Today, I'm going to show you a simple AI-based system that removes the guessing. We are going to use a method I call the dupe detective method. This is not about buying fake bags or knockoffs that fall apart. This is about finding a legitimate lookalike alternative with similar function and paying a fair price. And stay until the end because I created a universal cheat sheet with copy-paste prompts you can use for furniture, skincare, shoes, decor, electronics, almost anything, and I'll show you how to get it. Here's the structure. We do this in 3 phases. First, find candidates. Second, compare specs. And third, run a risk check before buying. And I'll show you when you use Google Lens and when you should skip it and go straight to the prompts. Most people fail at AI shopping because they start with a messy image. They screenshot an entire Pinterest room, throw it into search, and then wonder why the results are random. AI isn't dumb. You just gave it too much. So, step 1 is what I call isolation. Crop the image to only the item you want to match. Not the rug, not the wall art, just the chair. Now here's the key point. You use Google Lens when the thing you're shopping for is primarily visual, like furniture, home decor, handbags, clothing, etc. You skip Google Lens when the thing you're shopping for is primarily ingredients or technical specs, like skincare, electronics, cookware, etc. So, for our chair, Google Lens is perfect because the main problem is visual similarity. Here's the myth that I want to clear. I hear this all the time. I have an iPhone, I can't use Google Lens.
Please stop saying this. Just download the Google app. It works on everything.
That's true. In your Google app or Google Photos, you'll see the Lens icon. If you are on Android, you usually have Lens built in, or you can use Search to Circle if your phone supports it. Open Lens and load the clean screenshot. Your goal here is not to buy immediately. Your goal is to generate a shortlist. Pick 3 results that look close. Save those links. And if you want to make it look local to you, just add your location words in the search bar like Canada, free returns, ships to me, etc. Lens gives you candidates based on your location. I have shortlisted 2 chairs, one from Wayfair and another one from Violet Fabric. Now, we do the part that actually saves you money safely. Finding a cheaper looking chair is easy. Verifying it is where people give up and pay full price. So here's the method. Open the expensive product page, find the specification section, capture dimensions, materials, weight, construction details, etc. and do the same for the cheaper option. I'm going to paste the URLs into Gemini and now we use a universal prompt from my cheat sheet. Compare the reference item to these alternatives. I want a lookalike alternative, not a counterfeit. Score each option on visual similarity, build quality likelihood, functional match, durability, and buyer safety like returns and shipping clarity. This prompt forces AI to behave like a careful analyst, not a hype machine. And the output you want is not, yes, it's a dupe. The output you want is what matches, what does not, biggest risk, what to verify before buying, and a rank shortlist. This is how you avoid a $400 mistake and still avoid a $1,500 markup. Now, even if the chair looks perfect, you still do one final step before you buy. This is where my audience saves money and avoids regret. Use this prompt on the final listing you are about to buy. This is the difference between buying smart and buying anxious. Act as a risk checker. Review this product listing and seller signals. Identify counterfeit risk signals, return policy risk, missing specs, shipping costs, and timeline risk I should not ignore, and give me a final buy or skip. AI is showing you signals, but AI cannot decide what matters to you. It can surface the differences, the risk, and the missing details. It can even tell you what to verify before you buy, but it cannot choose your trade off. So the decision is yours. Do you want the Western chair at $1,500 because you value the brand, the showroom experience, or the finish and warranty? Or are you comfortable buying the violet chair at $600 because the specs are close enough? There is no right answer. The goal is that you stop paying extra by accident. Now, let's take another example. Furniture is easy to compare because the specs like dimensions, weight, material, etc. are visible. Once you learn that, you can beat the markup. But there is one category where people overpay without even realizing it, because the spec sheet is hidden in plain sight, and that is skincare. For skincare, the specs are the ingredients. The visual search is unreliable here because packaging changes constantly. We don't search the bottle, we search for the formula. Let's use a real example. This is La Mer the concentrate. The cost is $575 for a 30 ml bottle.
What? $575? I found a similar formula for way less amount.
So let's find out. Instead of paying that price by default, I will use my AI partner Arya to find a legitimate alternative that targets the same outcome without the luxury markup. All you need to do is take a photo of the ingredient list or copy and paste it from the product page. And here's the prompt that you will use in Gemini. Act as a careful product comparison analyst and buyer risk checker, specializing as a skincare ingredient analyst and formulation comparator. Find lower cost alternatives to the skincare product that are not counterfeit. Compare actives, supporting ingredients, irritants, texture, feel, price per ml, and suitability for my skin type and available in Canada. The output is useful because it doesn't just say buy this, it explains the trade-off. And that's the whole point. A luxury brand sells a story, a chemist sells efficacy. AI helps you compare the chemistry so you're paying for results and not the marketing. To sum up what you've learned today, use Google Lens when the product is visual, skip Lens when it's ingredients or specs, use AI prompts to compare and verify, and use a risk check prompt before you buy. And yes, it sounds like a lot, which is why I compiled everything into a Universal Dupe Cheat Sheet. It includes the universal prompts, the industry prompts, and the safety checks. If you want it, comment Dupe below. I will reply with a link to get it. You'll need to confirm your email to unlock the download. That way you don't have to remember anything. You have to just copy paste and shop smarter. If you found this helpful, please subscribe. I post practical AI workflows that save time and money without needing any technical background.